Bless the Most High. All praise on high. Bless the name of the Most High, Yahweh. The name of His Holy Son, Yahweh Shai. The name of His Holy Spirit, Rahman, Quadash, the Comforter. Khan, Aman, and Aman. Salutations to you, Yasharala. This is going to be a word from the prophet Isaiah. Matter of fact, I don't think I put the scripture in this. I don't think I put the text or the scripture in the description box. But this is a portion. The title is a portion from Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 2, and that's what we're gonna start reading from. Isaiah 4 and 2. In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the land shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. Okay? In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful. And what's that branch? That's his servant David, Yahweh Shai, Malak. All right. And what else? All the people, the remnant, the remainder of the people, those that are escaped. In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. Khan. Escaped of Israel? Well, why will Israel need an escape? That word right there, escaped, literally could be translated as remnant as well. Pelata, escape, deliverance, escaped or remnant. Okay, so the branch of Yahweh will be beautiful and glorious in that day, and the fruit of the earth or the land. That's a retz in Hebrew, so that could be land or earth. In this context, I think it would be better translated land, because those that are escaped of Israel are going to be enjoying the fruit of what? The fruit of the land. Okay, the fruit of the land shall be excellent and comely. Beautiful. Okay. So the fruit of the land or the fruit of the earth is going to be comely. That describes something that's being beautiful, but also it can describe someone being boisterous or glorious, beautiful, bravery, comely, fair, glorious, honor, majesty. Okay, so is that talking about, just fruit that you eat? No, it's not talking about just the fruit that you eat from a tree, but it's also talking about the fruit of the womb. See, because the branch of Yahweh deals with his servant Judah. Okay, so what? The land will produce for Judah comely fruit. So that's the land, the earth, and also the women. All right. Yeah, that's right. The women will produce comely fruit, meaning that it's going to be a bunch of beautiful Hebrew people in the Lord's land in that day. Why? In that day, the branch of Yahweh shall be beautiful for them that are escaped of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Praise the Most High. So once you escape, the what? We're going to get to it. The judgment that's upon his people. If you escape and you remain after all of that, you survive the war, you come out the fiery furnace. All right. Well, the fruit of the land going to be comely for you. All right. Now, what would they have need to escape from? Now, let's get the next verse first. And it's verse 3, Isaiah 3 and 3. I mean, Salakia, 4 and 3. Isaiah 4 and 3. And it shall come to pass that he that is left, all right, he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. Come on. So this is going to, like the scripture said, all thy people shall be called righteous. Okay? And all thy ministers justice, or something to that effect. All right. Morning watching. 10 minutes to 4 on the West Coast. 10 minutes to 6, Houston, Texas. 10 minutes to 7 in New York. Salutations to you, saints, wherever you are. Night watching. Or should I say morning watching now. All right. That's right. Holding out our peace day nor night. Okay. And that's despite all the persecution, man. All right, now, you know, we've been putting this word out, and Gomer been attacking every video. Why? Because he getting his ass handed to him, man. Yeah, that's right. But we tearing these heathens the hell up. So they just cutting Yahweh videos. Man, they ain't even cutting my videos in half, man. You damn heathens are straight. You know, you people are man, it's beyond recognition what the hell you doing, all right, in your persecution toward the elect. But that's all right, though. We count it all joy. Praise the Most High. That's right. Okay, so you would have need to escape in order to be remaining in this day. So let's see what you had to escape from. Let's go back to chapter 3. We're going to start the first verse. For behold, Adonai Yahweh of hosts doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. The mighty man and the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. All right, so he's taking away all the nobility of Judah. What's going to happen? And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. Okay? That's right. People don't know their place. Confusion. People not knowing their place. You got people who you know, as you see, it's self-explanatory. And the people shall, verse 5, and the people shall be oppressed. How? Everyone by another. We rob each other, steal from each other, kill each other, right? And everyone by his neighbor. All right? All right, so we're dealing treacherously with each other. Then what else? Our children aren't even properly trained. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. So the children have no fear of authority. They don't fear the Most High. They don't fear their parents. They don't fear the elderly, or they have no respect. All right. And you got pretty much fools and reprobates that mock and scorn the honorable, those who are worthy of respect. Okay, so everything's out of whack. All right. Verse 6, when a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be an healer, for in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people. Nobody gonna want the responsibility to shepherd Jerusalem, okay, at the sight of this calamity and the destruction that he put on Jerusalem, okay? All right, so no, you know, I don't want this mess on my hands. That's what the big brother is saying, or the brother with the clothing. He's saying, hey, I don't want this mess on my hands either. All right. Verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against Yahweh. So your works and your words are rebellious, to provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. In other words, you people are proud at your wickedness, but woe to you, for you've rewarded evil to yourselves. Verse 10, say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. Praise the Most High. And that's what I was, I guess I could say, attempting to quote in that last string when we rebuked Gomer. All right, down on Montgomery. All right, so woe to the wicked. It shall be ill with them. Okay, it's not going to be good for you. All right, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. That's right. The Messiah said, behold, I come quickly and my reward is with me. Okay, so when he come and give you your reward, it's either going to be honor and glory or shame and shame, pain, and suffering. Okay, but to the righteous, it's going to be well with you. Okay, you're going to eat the fruit of your doings. That's right. Remember, your words are righteous and your deeds are righteous. Okay, that's right. So you're going to honor the Most High with your lips and with your works. Not like the hypocrite who honor him with their lips, but their heart is far from him. Okay, that's why he said these people have a reward. They have rewarded shame to themselves because their words and their works were against the Most High. Okay. Verse 12, Ezekiel 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. All right? So if you letting the woman lead you, Judah, she's causing you to err and destroy the way of your paths. Why? Because she's not the one that the Most High put in the place of rulership. All right, the place of the head. All right. So when you try to change positions with your wife or the woman in general, and let her take that role of authority, well, it's not of the Most High for her to be in that position. And so if the woman is leading you, she's going to lead you into error and into paths of destruction. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. All right? And that's these heathens as well. That's right. Why? Because these heathens rule over us right now. Okay? And, you know, they've destroyed our paths with their oppression. And they're pushing their paganism and their idolatry upon the Most High's people, causing them to sin. All right? But this word is directed to Judah. It's to Judah, about Judah and the women of Jerusalem. All right, let's not let that be lost upon us. Okay, this word deals with the men and the women of Judah. And so Judah fell short, all right, once he let the woman rule over him, all right, and to begin to run the ship. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Okay? Because it's not in the woman's understanding to rule over the man. So when the woman is in that position where she has rulership over the man, well, guess what she does, man? She leads the man to ruin. She lead him to the path of destruction. They which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. So in other words, you got to keep the commandments of the Most High, no matter how much your wife like it, love it, or hate it. Okay? That's right, man. That's right. You have to do what thus saith Yahweh over what the women want. But that's the reason why a lot of this mess we're in. That's right. Because people stopped giving heed. Men stopped giving heed to what the Most High told the man to do. And he started listening to them suggestions from the woman. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened in the beginning in the garden. The man, because it was only one man at the time, the man Adam, well, he disregarded what the commandment from Yahweh was, and he hearkened unto his wife. And then at that point, she became his ruler. All right? Or at least, she wanted to be his ruler, but the Most High didn't grant that. But in that incident, she did rule him. All right? She persuaded him to heed her voice and to disregard the Most High's voice and his commandment. And so it led man to destruction. All right? They which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. All right? So, you know, you will never gain traction. You'll never get anywhere in your walk with the Most High. Okay? And then basically you'll never get nowhere in life, because your walk with the Most High is all about your life, how you live your life, whether you live your life in good or whether you live your life in evil. Okay? If you obey the Most High, you enjoy the good of the land. If you disobey the Most High, disregard his commandments, then you're expelled out of the land and you're destroyed. Okay? So you won't be able to find your paths if you're not following the one who set the path before you. The Most High set the path before us, so he knows what path we're supposed to walk on. Okay? But when you disregard him and hearken to the wife over him, then you fall into error and into destruction. Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses. Okay? Did I get 13? Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. All right? So we done messed up. We done let the women take the helm. All right? We've let them get us off the right course for whatever reason. Okay, I wasn't back there in the times where, you know, don't get it wrong. It still goes on today where you have all kinds of idolatries that your wife, if you're not aware of it, your wife can cause you to walk after. All right, Solomon was the wisest man in all Israel and in all the world. Nevertheless, he hearkened to his wives, all right, and worshiped their idols. Okay, was led into error. All right, that's right, and it caused a lot of destruction for Israel. That's right, adversaries and wars. Okay. Conflicts and things like that. Yeah, that's right. Edomites and stuff. The Most High stirred up Philistines to go and mess with Solomon. Okay, to be an adversary to him. Why? Because he hearkened to his heathen wives and started serving their gods. Well, if he'd have hearkened to the Most High, he would have never had heathen wives in order to be tempted to serve their gods in the first place, you see? All right. So, now moving on, verse 13, this is a general judgment. Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. So he's going to get everybody straight. Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people. Okay, so all you elders and you leaders of the people, he's going to enter into judgment with you and the princes thereof. Okay. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. All right. So in other words, you've been described right here as a bad shepherd. All right. All right. Who doing what? You're fleecing the flock and you're not feeding the flock. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the master Yahweh of hosts? Moreover, Yahweh saith, nah, we ain't going to get that. That's all I wanted from out of there. All right. So, all you oppressors of his people who's exploiting his people, you know, you getting richer and his people getting poorer and poorer, he going to enter into judgment with you for that. Okay. He said, what mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces? So what does that mean? Oh man, his people broke already, and you beating them, you know, you beating them down with your oppression and causing them to be even broker. You see what I'm saying? His people already poor, but you people robbing them, sending them home week after week, poor and poor. All right, that's right. Selling them false dreams and false hopes. Moreover, Yahweh, again, we ain't going to get all of that. But that's the word to the daughters of Jerusalem. Matter of fact, let's just get verse 16 and 17. Because it's still going to be dealing with the daughters of Jerusalem in the next chapter that we started in, that I just really want to get back to and finish out of. Moreover, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Okay, all cute and pretty and proud. All right, without a care in the world, not thinking about judgment. Okay, and all that haughtiness. And I think he used that word. I think he used. Yep, that's right. Zion, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. What's that? Proud looking, proud acting. Okay. And walk with stretched forth necks, looking all cute and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And the whole time you're leading your men astray, okay, with the madness. All right. Verse 17, therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. Okay? So in other words, he's going to take away all your glory and give you shame. Okay? Let's get the last verse. Or the last 2 verses. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. All right? So the daughters of Zion, you're going to lose a whole bunch of your men. All right? And you know that because it's happening right now. They dying in the streets of violence. All right? The oppressor locking us up. All right? And you know what I'm saying, it's by design. They want you to be desolate. Well, man, they only had the power to do that because the Most High decreed it. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground. All right, so you was walking at first, you know, with your neck stretched out, with all your ornaments and all your little cuticles and things, you know, that assisted you in your haughtiness and in your pride. Okay, but the Most High was displeased with the pride of the daughters of Zion. And so he humbled them in that judgment that he brought upon the men of Judah who erred for being led by the women and the children. All right, and so now being desolate, you sit on the ground. So you ain't walking with your neck stretched out no more. And all cute no more. You ain't all proud no more. Okay? Why? Because you don't have no strength. The glory of your mighty men of valor is faded away. You know what I'm saying? They've fallen by the sword. All right? And they've fallen in the war. All right? So a lot of daughters of Zion are being made widows. Okay? They're being made widows. All right, desolate. All right, and her gates shall lament and mourn. What's her gates? Man, well, the gates represents her authority, her elders. You know, the older, the wise people who know what's going on, who see what's going on, and know that, you know, it's not right what they see going on. All right, and so that's the ancients and the honorable right there that's mourning. Okay, her gates shall lament and mourn, like, you know, her honorable judges, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. All right, so ain't gonna be nothing but old men and widows once the Most High bring that judgment about, right? Okay, because he slew the men in his wrath and in his anger. All right, now let's get back to chapter 4. This time we're going to start at verse 1. So he's entering into judgment with his people, the ancient of his people, for not being good rulers. All right. You know, and the ancients, the princes, all the men, okay, for their iniquity, for their sin. All right. And he's also entering into judgment with the women for their pride and their haughtiness. So he's judged everybody in his fury. He's judged Jerusalem. And that's what this whole thing was about. For behold, verse 1 again of chapter 3 before we go to chapter 4. For behold, the master Yahweh of hosts do take away from Jerusalem. So that's everybody. Okay? He's taken away from Jerusalem. All right? That's the people themselves. And from Judah. Okay? So Jerusalem, the place, Judah, the people. All right? All right. Men and women included. That's us as a nation, Judah. Okay? It was determined and he performed it. So now we all jacked up. Men perished, gone. Women desolate, wounded. All right? It's a bad look. Verse 4. And in that, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day. Now, this is a very popular verse. All right. And then, it's popular because a lot of you guys who ain't never dealt with more than one woman at a time, this just gets you all excited. You know what I'm saying? You bring this out because you get to deal with more than one woman. All right. But, again, is it just about this verse right here dealing with more than one woman, or is it about the overall picture? Because the Most High said he was going to stand up and judge his people. All right. So you got to understand the judgment that's associated with this Isaiah 4:1. It's judgment associated with this right here. All right. And by the grace of the Spirit, I'm going to break the important facts about this judgment down in case you never heard it. All right. So he's entering into the judgment with Judah and Jerusalem. That's all the people. So now you get to chapter 4, and this word is directed to the daughters of Zion, Jerusalem. Okay, he had a special word for them because of their pride. All right, and that's what this is about right here. They were formerly haughty and looking all high up and full of pride. But now they're desolate, broke down to the ground. Chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So what happened? The daughters of Zion, they're suffering judgment. All right, they've been humbled. That's what's going on here. This is the judgment for all the pride that they displayed. All right, they're being humbled now. And is it? Oh, they so humble. What's going on here? Oh, it's a terrible judgment. It's an evil judgment that 7 women got to be with one man. Is that our judgment? No. That's not the judgment that's going on right here. No, that's not the judgment that's going on right here. It's not an evil thing because 7 Hebrew women are dealing with one Hebrew man. That's not a new thing, all right? That's not a new thing. That's not new at all. So this whole thing about 7 women grabbing one Hebrew man in that day this is not nothing new, man. This is not no new idea. This is not no new concept. No. The new concept is not about the 7 women grabbing one man. The new concept is that the 7 women grabbing one man are paying their own way. You see, that's the humility part. That's the humbling part right there. You see what's going on? It ain't that the 7 women got to share one man. No, that's nothing. You got men in the scripture that have 14 wives. All right. Described as being waxing mighty. All right. And I'm not talking about Solomon. I don't touch on Solomon and his 1,000 heathen wives. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is just like the father David. Okay. He had probably about 7 wives. So it's not about this number 7 women to one man that the Most High is pointing out. No, what the Most High is pointing out is that these 7 women, they need a man so bad. It's not that, we all gonna share one man because we need a man that bad. No. That's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You right here are being humbled. You're in such a desperate position right here that you making it attractive to your would-be husband. See what I'm saying? What you're telling your would-be husband is, look, I'm not going to give you no problems, concerns about food and clothes. You see what I'm saying? You don't. That's what's going on here. They're being humbled to the point where they are willing to work the extra, to do the extra work, do whatever they got to do to feed and clothe their own selves, when as opposed to their husband being the one to provide food and clothing for them. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. It's not okay. It's not. I mean, that's not nothing new about the 7 women. All right. No. What is new is that a woman tells her would-be husband, it says, you don't have to take care of me. That's what's new. Because even in the law, you had to take care of your husband. All right. Yeah, that's right, man. In the law, you were responsible for your wife, her provisions, your family, right? So this is showing you that the women are going to be so humble that they're going to find a way to feed and clothe themselves just to have the shame and the reproach of being single taken away. Not, we don't use that term single, desolate, all right? That's what that is. They don't want to be desolate. They don't want the shame of being desolate. They want that shame of desolation taken away. So they'll clothe themselves and feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about. Okay? And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. That's right. It's because it's going to be slim pickings. That's right. It's going to be slim pickings. It's not going to be that many men. All right. It's going to be more women than men. You see that? That's right. And on top of that, the men that are left, you're going to realize that they don't need you. Yeah, that's right. You're going to realize that the men that are left, they don't need you. If they need wives, but they don't need you in particularly, see? So it's going to be a little bit, well, I won't even say a challenge. It's not going to be a challenge for the women to get a husband. Nevertheless, the women are going to be seeking to have that reproach and that shame of desolation taken away from them. And, it's going to be up to the men that are left to decide whether they want to take her as a wife, to take away her shame or her reproach. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And the women are going to be glad for the man that they get. Why? Because the man that they get is going to be a holy man. He's going to be one of the remnant. Okay? He's going to be one of the people, a part of this beautiful branch. So in other words, the man of Judah is going to be the main attraction in this day. That's right. He's going to be back ruling the way he was supposed to be ruling. His mind's not going to be messed up where he let his wife rule over him. Babes and children, okay, are not going to be ruling over him. All right. The branch of Yahweh is going to be beautiful. So Judah's going to have all his wits about himself. He's going to be, tall, dark, and handsome, and wealthy, I suppose you can say. All that you would want in a man, right? So he's going to have it all together. And he's going to be what he told you, what the Most High told you, ladies, in the garden. Your husband is finally going to rule over you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Because as you saw previously, the women have been ruling the men. Men, you can say what you want, but according to the Most High, the women have been ruling the men. All right, but once the Most High set knowledge in the earth, and the branch of the Most High is revealed, women going to know their place again, and they're going to be happy to get in their place. They're going to be enthusiastic. They're going to be optimistic to get back in their place. Right? Okay? And, we're just going to laugh about it. It's not like we're going to really make you go and feed and clothe yourselves, daughters of Zion. No. We're not going to say, okay, go out in the field and work for your clothes and what. No. That's not going to be the case. It's just that your humility is going to be at that place to where that's what you're going to say. You see what I'm saying? That's just the woman grabbing at the man and saying, hey, look, let me be your wife. I'll buy my own food. I'll buy my own clothes. That's just how that's going. It's not that you're going to have to literally provide for yourselves, daughters of Zion. No, you're not going to have to provide for yourselves. It's just that you want to be careful that you get a husband to take away your reproach. All right? Because there's going to be a few good men. You see what I'm saying? That's right. So back to our key verse. In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the land shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. So that's the women right there, included with the fruit, the literal fruit of the land. The fruit of the earth for those of us that are escaped out of Israel shall be comely. It shall be beautiful. So our wives are going to be beautiful and comely. Our wives are going to be humble daughters of Zion that know their place. Our wives ain't going to be talking back. They're not going to be talking smack. They're not going to be mumbling under their breath. None of that kind of stuff. All right? Because our wives are going to be comely fruit unto us. You see what I'm saying? Us men that are escaped in Israel. Okay? And the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely. So the women are going to be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. Hey man, you got to put this stuff together. Verse 2 is directly connected to verse 1. You see what I'm saying? And so the Most High is showing you women in verse 1 what your humility is going to look like. And Yahweh is showing you men of Judah in verse 2 what your bountifulness is going to look like. All right? Yes, that's right. The bountifulness of your inheritance. Your land producing, you in your land is healed. Your ground's producing. Okay? And the fruit of the earth, meaning your women and your children, is going to be beautiful to you. It's going to be excellent. The fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. Okay? That's the women being that fruit. The children being that fruit. All right? The fruitful vineyards and the pastures and everything being plenteous and abundant. That's the fruit of the earth. For them that are escaped. Escaped from what? Escaped from the sword. So it's the men that escaped from the sword, not the women. The women weren't in the war. Them that are escaped in Israel. So that's the men that escaped the sword in Israel. is going to be perfect for you. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. You see? That's right. So you're going to be you're going to be a prime time attraction if you're a man of Judah. Because any man of Judah that is remaining, he shall be called holy. You see? This is the people whose names are written in the book of life. So yes, as you see, this is how the kingdom will look. That's right. This is how the kingdom will look. The men that escape the sword, all right, the 1/3 that survived the judgment, they shall inherit all things. And what's a part of the things that they inherit? Lands, children, and all those things, so on and so forth, all right? That's right. So, as one that remained, as one of the remnant, okay, the men of Judah, as the remnant, you're going to be called holy, set apart, all right? Your name written amongst the living, all right? That's right. Your name written among the living. Even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. Okay? That's the escaped. Let's move on. So the fruit's going to be comely and excellent for the men of Judah that escaped, right? That's right. So again, I told you that their fruit from this was the women, the children, as well as the land. Right? Look at verse 4. When Yahweh shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. So again, that's the perfect and excellent fruit. The perfect and the excellent fruit is the clean, purified daughter of Zion. Okay? So for the remnant of Israel, you brothers, you got a lot to look forward to. You not only have the perfect wife to look forward to, but you have the perfect wives to look forward to. All right? Hey, man, whether you like it or not, it's going to be your job. Okay? That's right, man. And you're not going to have no headaches with your wives. Only way you would have a headache, because you know how some men be like, damn, man, I can't deal with one wife. What I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for? Well, that's because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of headache trying to balance all those puppet strings. Because when your wife or her mind ain't on track, that's just another string you being pulled upon like a puppet. So that could be pretty challenging to be being pulled in 7 different directions, and all those directions are paths of destruction because they're leading you. And they shouldn't be leading you, and so they cause you to err. See, so it's not going to be like that. That's why the scripture is showing you that in that day, the fruit is going to be perfect. All right? For the men of Judah that have escaped all the destruction. In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and the glorious, and the fruit of the land or the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that escaped of Israel. So the women are going to be excellent and comely for the men that make it. All right. That's the bottom line, man. Verse 4. When Yahweh shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Okay? All right. So he gonna purge all that madness out of our women. And by the time he get through with your daughters of Zion, you see how you're going to be coming. You're going to be coming like you see that in verse 1. That's how you're going to come. Like in verse 1 is how your daughters of Zion are going to come. You're going to come You're not gonna come just correct. You're gonna come way correct or overcorrect. We're gonna probably have to straighten you up. Like, wait a minute, daughter of Zion, I ain't gonna starve you and let you go naked. Okay? If I take you as a wife. But that's the key. If I take you as a wife. And that's the reason why you're gonna be offering to do all those things for yourself. Because that's how bad you're gonna want to be taken as the wife of what? He that is holy in Jerusalem. He that is written in the book of the living. That's right. That's right. I'll be ready to sell out too. Okay? To be in the house of Yahweh. That's right. Because if you don't have a husband, you have reproach. Okay? You're desolate. You're barren. You're back in that position that you were in when they killed the men off in the war. All right? Praise the Most High. So it's going to be perfect women for the men in that day. They're not going to be trying to lead you astray, rule over you, or have no authority over you, gainsay you, none of that kind of stuff that you may experience with your wife today in Babylon. The only reason why we experience any madness like that with our wives is because they've been influenced by Babylon. Now, they way off today, just like the men are way off today, because everybody's been, committing fornication with Babylon, and so everybody's been drunk off that cup. You see what I'm saying? That's right. But the Most High gonna purge all that filth from his people, and we'll be sober again. Okay? Yeah, we won't be no longer drunk off this wine cup of Babylon's whoredom and her confusion. All right? When Yahweh shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's that fiery trial and tribulation. It's going to get your heart right. And by the time you come back, you're going to be perfect. And Yahweh will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and a smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. So you see how the elect look in that day? Just like we looked coming out of Egypt. A glory upon all the defense. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. I said that backwards. A defense upon all the glory. The cloud by day and the pillar by night. Nobody gonna get in there and mess with nothing. There shall no unclean thing enter therein. All right. No dog gonna enter therein. No nothing that loves a lie or works any kind of iniquity is gonna have access to his people. For upon all the glory shall be a defense. Praise the Most High. What else? And there shall be a tabernacle for the shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from the storm and rain. Okay? You heard that? That's just like what you see in John's vision in Revelation, where he tell you that, the sun ain't gonna smite you by day, nor the moon by night. Why? Because the Most High showing you right here that he gonna have a booth set up for you, a tabernacle, a covert, a resting, a dwelling, and a hiding place from being exposed to all that stuff. Okay, and there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from the storm and from rain. Okay? Praise the Most High. In that day. Okay? Yeah, that's right, man. In that day. All right, so everyone that has escaped the Jerusalem shall be called holy. Everyone that's found written in the book of the living. All right, and in that day, the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that escaped of Jerusalem. Okay. All right, so just process this stuff, Israel. All right, because it's important and it's at hand. Okay. And if you you daughters of Zion, you look around. It's the way it is right now is probably pretty much how it'll be in that day too. Because the same remnant that's here right now is the same remnant that's going to be in the land with you. When you look around, you daughters of Zion, you don't see too many men in Israel. Man, I know I don't see it. And that's why I'm praying that the Most High send more laborers into the vineyard, all right? I know they got to be there, okay? But I guess the point that I'm making is that it's the same way it is now, man. The good men are few and far in between, all right? And, just like it's hard to find a good man now. Well, that's the same way as, it appears that it will be for you in the kingdom. Okay? But it's not going to be hard for you. No, it's not going to be hard for you. It's just going to be your attitude is going to be the comeliness of say Mother Sarah. You see what I'm saying? Her humility, calling Abraham Lord, all right? That sort of thing. Okay? And the one time she tried to rule over Abraham, or did rule him, what'd she do? She led him into trouble when she gave him Hagar. So, it just goes to show you, anytime and every time we let the woman lead or rule, it causes us to err. And in the case of the garden, as you saw, it caused us to err. And it led us down the path of destruction. Okay? All right, but let's make something very clear about these escaped Israel. It's two. This is the remnant on both sides. This is the remnant of the men. This is the remnant of the women. All right. Now, this is all that's going to be left. Okay. This is those that are going to escape. Okay. So all you niggas over here that's claiming you're Judah. You claim you're Judah, right? You claim you the hopeful elect, right? Well, I'm gonna break your hope right now, you heathen loving ass niggas. Hey, go and let me crush that hope for you right now, hopeful elect. No, I ain't even gonna crush your hope. You crush your own hope. I'm gonna show you how you crush your hope, man. You don't got no part of this right here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all you niggas that's supposed to be Judah, especially you niggas. Now, I'm not gonna go so hard because I see that the camps are trying to, reevaluate this whole thing with the chart. That's one thing. Trying to make sure that your doctrine is right and all that. But it's a whole nother thing when you just love heathens. And some of you niggas just love heathens. Like Elder Yakar from GMS. SF Bay, nigga, you remember that goddamn death to the nigga woman campaign you had, nigga? Peace, brother.
Good to see you.
You too, my brother.
I'm going through a lot right now. I need you.
Bless you. I'm busy right now, brother.
See you again.
Nigga, you remember that motherfucking death to the nigga woman campaign you had? Well, nigga, let me just show you a little something. These are all nigga women right here, nigga. It ain't gonna be no goddamn Mexican bitches right here, nigga. Nah, you can. So, nigga, your fake ass Mexican bitch from the Northern Kingdom, your make believe Northern Kingdom woman ain't right here, man. Nah, she ain't right here. She ain't amongst this. Now, these so-called nigga women, Jack. Yeah, that's right. So, what I'm saying is you don't got no part of this because you don't got nothing to do with the so-called nigga woman. You remember? Black bitches die. Can't wait till the Lord kill you bitches. Hey, man, hey, I'm hearing you niggas say this shit right now. I'm not talking about SF camp necessarily. But niggas in GMS. All right? You know, and again, I'm not going to try to take the brush and paint that over everybody. There's a lot of good, humble soldiers in the camps. All right? GMS, ISUPK, all that. But what I'm telling you guys is that you're in danger. All right? You're in big danger because you love heathens. There won't be none of your northern, there ain't going to be none of your northern tribe heathen hoes right here. This is going to be all the daughters of Judah, Jack. Okay? Okay? Yeah, that's right. Who's this word to? This word is to Judah and to the daughters of Jerusalem, the daughters of Zion. So even on your 12 tribe chart, that's the so-called nigga woman. All right? So, nigga, I'll take your 7, nigga. I'll take them 7 and, you know what I'm saying, relieve you of that nigga woman that you hate. Okay, because guess what? You forfeit and forsake the daughter of Zion, then you forfeit and forsake the excellent and the comely fruit. Because in that day, you see, you faithless ass niggas who wanted to wish death on her, death to the nigga woman. Well, nigga, let me show you something. In that day, nigga, you probably didn't even understand this breakdown. But in that day, all right, yeah, in that day, that nigga woman is going to be excellent and comely fruit to who? To niggas like me that escaped in the remnant out of Israel. You see how that's working? Yeah, that's right. 7 women taking hold of 1 man in that day is 7 daughters of Judah. 7 daughters of Zion. Okay? They're going to be taking hold to a man in Judah that's escaped in Israel. In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful, Isaiah 4:2, and glorious. And the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. All right, so for the men that escape the madness and get purged through, and you know what? I just thought about something, man. Gomer sent these goddamn heathens over here to bug me, man, asking me for shit. Hey, fuck you, Gomer. All right, that's right, man. Most High, give me an SFPD officer. Most High, thank you. All right, Gomer, you want to keep fucking with me, man? Are you out your goddamn mind? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You just like burying people, don't you, Gomer? I mean, when are you gonna get it? Just leave me the fuck alone, you goddamn wicked ass heathen. You really sending people to fuck with me, to fuck with my streams, huh? You don't want to see, you cocksucking motherfucker, you just costed yourself. Salute, you son of a bitch. Half staff, motherfucker. Praise the Most High. All right. Now, so this is all dealing with the daughters of Zion. According to you niggas, that's the nigga woman. Right? Yeah, that's right. The Judite woman. Well, that's who this dealing with. All right? Okay. And if you don't, you know, if that ain't enough for you, just go to the first chapter. All right? Because this is dealing with Judah. Them 7 women grabbing 1 man, that's all black people. You heathen loving ass niggas. Isaiah 1:1, the vision of Isaiah the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. All right? So that's the woman of Judah and the man of Judah in this context. The whole book, even though the nations of Ephraim are mentioned in here, there's prophecies in here, redemption in here concerning the nations of Ephraim. Okay, but this whole thing about the daughters of Zion being desolate, sitting on the ground because their men fell in the war, and the gates mourning and lamenting, well, that's all dealing with black women, so-called black women, Hebrew women, daughters of Judah, all right? So I just wanted to bust your heathen-loving ass niggas bubble with that one time. Yeah, you heathen-loving, I hate the nigga woman. Well, nigga, just quit, drop Isaiah 4, nigga. Take this out your doctrine, because you ain't got no goddamn 7 women coming in that day. You heathen-loving ass niggas. You tear-ass motherfucking niggas. Hey, man. We're gonna root you motherfucking tears up, man. And you know your goddamn destruction coming with Gomer. And you son of a bitch Gomer, you deserve to lose a man, you motherfucking heathen. All these hours of my work that you pissing on. Alright? Because you so goddamn scared I'm gonna drop a prophecy to destroy your happy ass. Hey, well, you deserve to lose a man for all this motherfucking madness and this sabotage you doing, you goddamn heathen. So keep on fucking with me. You think I don't realize when you doing that madness, motherfucker? You fucking with my goddamn work. You think I stand out here for hours and hours to be out here for nothing, motherfucker, for you to just fuck with my goddamn videos, you goddamn wicked ass heathen? Fuck you, Gomer. You son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right, man. You costed yourself a brother in blue, you son of a bitch. Because the Most High surely gonna take one. You goddamn heathen. Praise the Most High. Alright, so you goddamn terrorists, don't look forward to this 7 women, 1 man shit, alright? Because there ain't gonna be no goddamn Mexicans in this kingdom, nigga. Yeah, that's right. Ain't gonna be no goddamn straight hair, wet eyes, wetters, Elder you call. And nigga, don't think I didn't take that shit some kind of way the last time I came to the camp, nigga. And some guys came up from some other place. Oh, you kind of just brushed stay through off like, oh man, you here all the time. Well, nigga, little do you know, nigga, I was at work early waiting for you to show up, Elder you call, and you got to work late, nigga. And when you did get to work late, you didn't want to deal with me because some other cats that you never met before showed up and you rather deal with them to try to sell that false 12 tribe shit to them. Well, nigga, they can go to hell with you if they believe that bullshit. But nigga, I'm here to bust your bubble. Nigga, I'm picking on a false prophet. Let's just put it that way, nigga. Yeah, that's right. Feel like picking on a false prophet tonight, nigga. You motherfucking terror-ass niggas. Kill somebody, nigga. Bring a word out to kill a heathen, nigga. Where they at, GMS? Where your prophecies at, nigga? Where they at? Where you niggas destroying the heathen nations at? You ain't destroying these heathens because you in bed with these heathens. The whole point of this lesson. It's going to be beautiful and excellent and comely to him that has escaped in Israel. To him whose name is written in the book of the living. Not you motherfuckers who are written amongst the dead, alright? This shit ain't no game. We ain't playing with y'all. This ain't a game. All praise to my master Yahweh Shai Malak Yahasharala. Yeah, that's right. The king of Israel, man. That's right. I'm his servant. Yeah, that's right. I'm his servant. And he only do I serve. Yeram Yahweh. Elect E1B1A. 8A1. My signature, Jack. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And you niggas don't deal in DNA because you're scared you're going to come back a goddamn tear, nigga. You heathen loving ass niggas. Hey, man, y'all time is up too. Don't think it ain't. Yeah, that's right. The Most High said he gonna gather you niggas out of these lands, but you ain't gonna enter into the land of Israel. So use your imagination where you gonna end up, nigga. Out of darkness. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Death to the motherfucking false prophet. 2 deaths to you goddamn false prophets. I hate you with perfect hatred. Like the goddamn Nicolaitans. You enemies of the gospel, man. Terror ass motherfucking niggas. Peace to the elect. And ain't no peace to you wicked, man.